Good morning, everybody, and it is Ruthie Rocks, and my producer Kane is here today. Say hi, Kane.
Hi, Kane.
We have started with a few, as usual, technical issues, but we're here, and I don't know if Jimmy's here today. Is he here? No, maybe not. Okay. Well, so let's get right into the stats today. Wow, we have 0.69 months of inventory. We are down to 1,951 homes. Oh my goodness. And that's 2,703 available condos, townhomes, and single family homes. We only listed 98 yesterday and we put 101 under contract. You know, I keep saying we need to list more than we put under contract, but we still want to sell homes. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword there a little bit. And we closed 37, which isn't bad for the first Tuesday of the month when the first was on a Monday. So I think everything is all good there. We are selling 129 homes a day, which is unbelievable. Closing at 129 on the average. We've done 979 homes so far. The first, 9 days of March. Last year we had sold 788, so we're way ahead of last March already. And of course, it's going to be interesting to see how far ahead we are this year from last year when the COVID lockdown happened, which is going to be in about a week. So it's going to be interesting sailing ahead to see what's going on. I know one thing that's going on is that we are renting so many homes. We rented 1,671 homes last this past month. That's February, and we only have available right now 1,382 available rentals, of which only 673 of those are single family homes with 137 townhomes and 588 condos. Sounds like a lot of numbers, but the bottom line is we need more. Oh, good morning, Karen. Good to see Karen this morning. How are you, my love? Good to see you. Love that picture. Absolutely love that picture. So as you can see, we are doing $1.6 billion more this year to date than last year from January 1st to March 9th. So if you can wrap your head around that number, that means the single family homes, condos, and townhomes have increased in value. And I believe we're going to see probably a somewhere between a 10 to 12% increase. And this year they're increasing a little bit, not a lot, because we don't want a lot, right? We don't want to put ourselves where we can't afford to buy the homes. All right, so I think I'm going to check to see if Jimmy's here. No, Jimmy didn't show up this morning yet. He may still show up. Plus, the way the BeLive works, you have to schedule your time like 10 or 15 minutes ahead of time, and it just wouldn't let me do it today. So it says we were not starting till 9:20, but we actually started. What time we start, Kane? About 9:10.
Yeah.
All right, so we have been talking about, let's put this down here. We've been talking about LinkedIn. So we're going to do a quick review, and let's see if we can fix this monitor a little bit there. There we go. You know, you always need to have some headroom, but not too much. Otherwise, there we go. That might be a little better. Okay, we'll do that. So let's start talking about LinkedIn. Thank you.
Okay.
I love my cane. Okay, let's see. So we want to show this in the stream. All right. So Kane, the first thing that we talked about is that when you get Googled, right, your LinkedIn profile is one of the first items to show up. So one of the first things that we showed you how to do was your profile. So just to go back and double check, make sure your contact info, including your email, your websites, your experience, are visible to the public. And then make sure you've listed your brokerage and license number on the page. Once is enough. So I said once is enough because if you read the open line from the Nevada Real Estate Division this quarter, it clearly states that if you are posting on a social media platform like LinkedIn and you post an article and that article is on your page, and somewhere on your page you have put your brokerage and your license number, once is enough. You don't have to have it on every post, on every article that you do, because your page is where those articles are. I think there was some confusion about that previously, but I think they made it very clear. They didn't, it's not ambiguous this time, Kane. I know sometimes.
Last time,
Hold on.
last time it said on the first or last page the user interacts with. That could mean anything.
Yeah. So we were very cautious about that. And so we were putting it as many places as we could put it. So when whatever the consumer saw, they could see our license number and our brokerage. But now they're saying you don't have to do that. So that's a good thing. One of the things, though, that I did see, and perhaps I just forgot, but if you have an open house sign and you have your broker's logo on it, you need to have your brokerage name on there as well, and their license number. So I'm going to probably dig into that a little more, because I just saw that yesterday, actually. I'm going to dig into that a little bit more and get some clarity on it, because I don't know if it says number, brokerage number. So I'm not sure if that means phone number, because if it means phone number, then you probably would rather have your phone number on there, which means you need to have your name as well as the brokerage and your phone number on your open house signs. But we'll clarify that. But if you just have a plain sign that says open house with an arrow or something, what? what?
Sandy
Is that Sandy?
the,
Hi, oh, you know that.
I'm watching the feed.
Okay. Kane, my producer, says that's Sandy. Well, yeah, Sandy, I will look into that, because it was really a little bit ambiguous about the open house signs. So we will clarify that. If I can't do it by the end of the show, we'll do it by tomorrow's show. So we'll know within 24 hours. We'll get it straightened out. Thanks for saying what. All right. So the next thing we want to review today is the checklist. The checklist. I know. Kane, I know. Kane's laughing at me. Like, how many times do I have to do this and forget to turn my phone off? All right. You got to love it. You got to love it. So your work experience section. Okay. So you need to keep that current. So let's show them the work experience. Kane's going to segue over to there. I think we need to share the screen, right, yeah. Kane? Yeah. It's been a bit of a group tab, LinkedIn, audio, share. Yeah. Okay. So we go back here. We put that in the stream. We're going to hide this for a second. And then we go over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go back here to home. And then we're going to go to me, view profile. Okay, so here's my LinkedIn page. And as you can see, if we scroll down here, we have about, we have featured, looking for experience. There's our experience. And we want to make sure that your experience is up to date, and all the different things that you do. So let me go back up here, and we'll go back here, and yeah, a lot of maneuvering here. So the experience section has to be up to date, and in there you should write why you love Las Vegas, why you love Las Vegas real estate, why you love working with sellers and or buyers, or both, and write about the Las Vegas market and why this is a great time to buy. And I would, if it were me and I was doing real estate in today's world, I probably would say, here's what one of my buyers or sellers had to say. And I would actually put a small little testimonial in there. Good morning from Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Good to see Sunshine, Charlotte. Good to see you. Good to see you today. And for those, I just see some other people joining us. We're going over the LinkedIn checklist. So we'll review it at the end. We'll just go down the list as well in case you missed the first part. So but it's this is to me probably one of the most important things that you can do is talk about yourself, not in a braggadocious way, but why you love Las Vegas real estate, why you love working with buyers and sellers. And then what's so wonderful about this Las Vegas market, and how what a wonderful time this is to buy. So this is just kind of your own testimonial about yourself without it being too vanity driven, because you're writing about you. You're not writing about you. You're writing about Las Vegas. Just want to make that really clear. So the next thing on our checklist is your skills and endorsements. Now, we're going to go over that today. We didn't go over it yesterday. So today we're going to talk about your skills, like your negotiating skills, your follow-up, your designations. And then once you get all that together, you need to see if you need to list them like keywords and arrange them in order of their importance. So Kate, I don't know if we have actually done this, so let's do it now. Kane's going to drive and I'm going to talk. All right. All right, so we're going to scroll down, past experience, past education, and here's skills and endorsements. So, all right, so you'll notice, yeah, those are some people who I think these are examples of investment properties. If we go down to industry knowledge.
So these are people that have gone on LinkedIn and found Ruthie, and they have clicked on Ruthie's skills and given her an endorsement. So when people go to your profile and they see what skills they have, they can click on them. Now this is our profile, so if we just click on it, it's going to just show us who has endorsed us in this particular skill. So these are people that are connected with Ruthie. We've gone to her profile, and 19 people said she's good at short sales. 15 people said she's good at commercial real estate, and the like.
Yeah, and so those are industry knowledge. And then if you scroll down, Kane, you have the interpersonal skills. Now you've got investors, buyer representation, first-time home buyers, working with first-time home buyers, referrals, first-time home buyers again. And then you have other skills. And other skills include internet strategy, National Association of Realtors, CRS certified residential buyers, Las Vegas website, real estate investment, and ePro websites and realtor training. So these are our keywords. And Kane, let's see how we add them. Add
to the top of
yes.
There's
so you have a new skill.
Suggestions based on your profile, or you could type it in whatever you want.
So let's see. Let's type in CE training. So I'm just going to go to my keyboard and I'm going to type in CE. See, continuing education. I'm going to say continuing education instructor. So I'm adding a skill, a continuing education instructor. Kane's going to click the add. And now if we go down to my skills, it's going to have, I think it was up here. No, that's commercial. Whoops, down here. Other skills, continuing education instructor. So when you reach out to people, you want to endorse other people and ask them for endorsements for you. So what we could do is every time we do a training, we could reach out to people who we're connected with on LinkedIn and say, could you please endorse my skill about continuing education? So that's actually you reaching out to people. So I have reached out to all these people that you see on the screen for an endorsement of what I do. So you can get all types of endorsements just by reaching out to people. Now, is this important? Yeah, I think it's important because you're doing this for the consumer. So endorsements are important. but you have to add your skills so people can actually endorse your skills. All right, so let's go down here and Kane, let's talk about recommendations. Now, recommendations are the tough one.
Yes, they are, because people have to go to your profile, look you up, and actually write something nice about you. Not that that's hard for some people, but other people, they're just not. It's not their bag. So if we go here, we see people who have gone on and written some very nice things about us. We have received 8, and we've given 37. So not only can people see the recommendations that you've gotten, but the ones you've given out to other people.
Right. And let's show them how we ask for recommendation. Let's ask for a recommendation from Jimmy Dague.
All right. There's a very helpful ask. Who do you want to ask?
So we want Jimmy Dague. When you start typing, it goes ahead and fills it in. What's the relationship?
You can only ask for recommendations from your connections.
Yes. So we want to go down to we work together, but different companies.
Yes.
Different groups. That's fine. That's fine. That's good, Kate. That's good. And the positions.
There's a lot of options there.
Yeah, there are. Yeah. And then position, let's see, select your at the time, be owners of Be Social Savvy right there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm reaching out to Jimmy Dague. Now this is only taking a minute or two. Hi, Jimmy, could you write me a recommendation? And what I'm going to say to Jimmy is, I will gladly respond and give you a recommendation too. Okay, and we're going to send it. So that's how easy it is. I've already sent him one. Okay, for that position.
That's helpful.
Yeah, I've already done that. Okay, so that's how easy that is. Now, our recommendations, let's scroll back up, as important as other things, I don't think so, because a lot of times people just find you on Google, they've Googled you, and they just want to see, some of the things that you've done. They like the activity, and they really like the featured section. We're finding that LinkedIn is using that in their algorithm. So it's very important that you keep your feature section active. All right, let's go back and see what the next thing is. Hide that. Okay. We did that. Okay, so again, now you can see that you really have total control over that skill section, and that you can do industry, you can do what you're doing now, what knowledge you have, education you have, and list all of those things. I personally think the more that you do, the better you are, even if the consumer's not going to necessarily be looking at it. It just, somebody is going to look at it sometime, and it may be another agent, it may be somebody you've worked with. So I don't skirt these skills and endorsement section. Have something there. Okay, Kane, what's our next slide say? Click on My Network and accept pending and friends and requests. So let's do that. I love having a producer. I can just think.
I'm pressing buttons.
He's pressing buttons. Okay, we go to my network. There we go. Okay, so I have somebody here that does real estate investments, and they would like me to connect with them. I'm going to accept their request. Okay. And then here's Andy. Hi, Ruth. I'm about to release an incredible service to connect realtors with qualified buyers and sellers. Can you kindly accept my contact request so I can share a personal invitation to an absolutely free demo? I am not going to. I'm going to ignore that.
Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, sorry, Andy, but I'm really not interested in any more marketing to me. I want to market to other people. So there's Eric Brock. Now it says that he's in real estate. And Kane, can we actually go to see what type of real estate he is?
Sure.
Right. So what we're seeing is he's an influencer and an industry disruptor. And let's see if he does actual real estate.
Yeah, 300.
He knows, yeah, he does. And it says that he has a vast background in C-level management, marketing, branding, business development. He's an impressive track record with over 20 years of handling experience in business building. I don't think I'm going to connect with him. Now, I'm not going to connect with him because he's another marketeer. So here, and I know that Steve Park is a marketeer. He looks like he's possibly a credit repair person. I'm not going to connect with him. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go down to Mario, and I'm going to accept Mario Brand. He's a local realtor. I'm going to accept his. All right. And then we have another real estate agent. I'm going to accept her. And we're basically going to ignore Oliver. Go up there and ignore Oliver. Yeah, we're going to ignore Oliver. And let's see, architecture for builders and brokers. No, we're going to ignore him. We're going to ignore Masses. We're going to ignore Timur. We're going to go down to Joe, and we're going to accept Joe. We accept people who are in real estate because we are looking to give referrals and get referrals. Okay, we're going to ignore her, and we're going to ignore Christopher, and we're going to ignore Kit. Now you can see that people, once you start searching for other realtors and connecting with them, then you'll have realtors wanting to connect with you. So ignore. We're going to keep Sean because he's a YouTuber, because we're right now looking perhaps for someone to help us with some YouTubing. I think that's about it for today. So I'm not going to do any more. I have 62 people that have invited me to connect with them. We went through maybe 10 of them. I think that's enough for today. So you'll see, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah. Kane's helping me. Okay. So let's go back. You're helping. So let's go back. And you can see that I have, 7,667 contacts and 4,175 connections. I've been doing this a long time, and my connections are mainly real estate agents and brokers. So ever since LinkedIn started, I think I've been a member. Let's go back to our PowerPoint and see what we're doing next. Oh, let's search for past clients and connect with them. That's fun. This is live, folks. I mean, this is not rehearsed. So let's put in the search bar. Let's see. I have someone that let's see. I really, really like Dino. Let's do Dino. Dino. No, that's not Dino. No, that's not Dino. Dino. No. Here's a past client of John's, and he was one that we got from Facebook, and I feel embarrassed. I can't remember his last name. So let's look for somebody else. Let's see if who have we done some. Let's search for Diane. See if Diane's one of our. There she is. We're connected to her. We are, okay. So that's something that's interesting. When you search up there, it's not necessarily going to show you people you're not connected with. So trying to think of somebody. Let's see. That might be on here. Let's do Alan. ALAN R space R AUT. Nope. Oh yes, yes. Hang on, Alan. It's one of these. I don't know. Let's see. No, that's not him. That's not him. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. So let's go back. Let's go. I'm sorry. Let's go out of here. Let's search for Steve Wolf with it. STEVEWOLFE. There, Steve Wolf. He's the first one. So now, when I come to Steve, I find out that he's a Remax broker in Los Angeles. So in Redondo Beach. So I might want to give him a message. It doesn't look like he only has 276 connections, so he doesn't really use a lot of the LinkedIn capabilities. So let's just send him a message. And we're going to say, hi, Steve. How is real estate in Redondo Beach? Okay, send it. All right, let's go back to our PowerPoint. That's pretty simple to do to find search for people. So we also, yesterday, we got into posting articles, pages, blogs, videos from your website, and landing pages and downloadable guides. Let's do a downloadable guide today. I don't think we did one yesterday. Do you? So one of the things that's really important is keeping your posting, like we were saying yesterday, 3 to 4 times a week on LinkedIn. So we're going to, Kane always likes to be prepared. We're going to go get a downloadable guide. And did we share that page? Yes, okay, good. We're going to go get a downloadable guide right there. Let's do the relocation guide. We're going to copy the URL. We're going to go back to, there it is. We're going to now go back to LinkedIn, and we're going to go to the big IN so we can paste that URL into where it says start a post. And we're going to do it again because for some reason the picture didn't render, which it usually does. Yeah, LinkedIn's being weird. And that happens sometimes. So you want to do the workaround? So we're going to do the workaround. So if this is going to take some more computer skills, because we're going to have to save an image as, save image as, location guide. We're going to put it on the desktop. Okay, we're going to go back now. Whoops. To LinkedIn. Now we're going to do a post. So the first thing we're going to do is get the photo on the desktop. Okay, photo on the desktop. Sometimes you have to say all files. So that's something for everybody to know. And then I sort by date. Oh, you got it. That's not it. That's not it.
That is.
Oh. It is weird. Okay. Okay. So we're going to, we always want to do the alt text. So we're going to say Las Vegas relocation guide. Very descriptive, but it's good for searching. Okay, Now we're going to say, click the picture. I always like to do title case. Click the picture, which means you capitalize the first letter of every word. And download the Las Vegas relocation guide. And then I'm going to say over 100 pages. I can't, there we go. Pages of valuable Las Vegas information. And I'm doing a lot of, let's see, I want to now do, oh, we're going to do the link. Okay, good. Click the link. So now we're going to go back. I like that. Yeah, we're going to go back and get the link. All right. So now we're going to put the link there that they can click. And now we want to do some hashtags. Let's do some hashtags. We're going to do Las Vegas relocation guide. We're going to do Las Vegas real estate. We're going to do Las Vegas information. And these are things that people would search for. So then we're going to say moving to Las Vegas. So I'm going to go back up here and say over one valuable information. If you are moving to, what did I do wrong? Oh, yeah, I heard them talking. If you are moving to Las Vegas. So one of the things about LinkedIn is that if you do hashtags that aren't relevant to you, to what you're saying or what your article's about, they're not going to show it as much as they're going to show it. And we're going to hit the post button. What? Yeah, LinkedIn's having some issues today. We're going to do it again, and now it worked. So sometimes you have to do it more than once. So there it is. It did its little bit.ly version of our URL. And so when somebody clicks on the link, they're going to go to your website, which is what you want. So when you click on it, Kane's going to show us. That's what's going to come up, and they put in their email address, which then you get. And especially if you have the Agent Formula website, and then you will get that information put in your lab that you had someone that downloaded the relocation guide with their email address. And now you can connect with them. You can thank them for downloading the relocation guide, ask them if they're going to move to Las Vegas. If they're interested in information about Las Vegas, you have lots to share. And I think that takes care of that. Get out of there, go back. Now, so once you do all of these things, post these articles and your blogs and your videos and your landing pages, and you've got, like Jimmy was saying, it takes like a few minutes to do it every day. Then you need to start thinking about a category for a weekly video. LinkedIn videos can only be 10 minutes or less. And think about something you might want to share every week for a few minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. It doesn't matter. Just say, hey, this is Ruthie Rocks from Las Vegas. And did you know that there's low inventory here, but historically low interest rates? But I'm here to help you find your dream home. And see you next week for more information, something like that. Or you can give an actual tip. But then you probably need to do a little bit of homework to get those tips so that you're not doing that on the fly. Kane, anything you'd like to say about LinkedIn?
Cool.
It's really cool. I love Kane. All right, Kane. Well, I think, let's see. Let's talk about the class we have. Let's see if I can find it here. We have a class this week. Show this. We're going to hide our information, and it's broker management, and it's going to be on Thursday from 10 to 1. You get a free lunch if you come and join us in the classroom. We always love to see people. I think as I hear people talking, it's like we're done with this pandemic. We want to go out and talk to people, see people, and network. And you can Zoom if you just love to just stay at home and Zoom and learn from the comfort of your home. That's great too. You get 3 CE credits, whether if you are a broker, you are required to take the course. If you just need some general credits, you're an agent and you want to take the course, it's valuable information for all, whether you're a broker salesman, or a realtor. So we love to have as many people as we can. We interact. We love your questions. And your participation helps to make the class very interesting. And I love stumping the stars, right? Jimmy and I get asked questions all the time, and we look at each other like, wow, we never heard that one before. And then we try to do the research and get back to you after a break. Okay, everybody. I think that's it, Kane, for today. Hopefully tomorrow we won't have any technical issues. That would be a first for this week.
Huh.
All righty, and away we go. I love you all.